at like the highest, like maybe.
The
unless,
other big popular deck though was Do the Wave, which was a Wigglytuff deck.
oh man, I remember that.
And I personally couldn't. I think Wigglytuff fell short in some areas for me when I was playing with it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that
but the
was
do the wave combo with the deck, it's pretty good. I think Jason Klaczynski, like, everyone's friends on Facebook. He and Kyle Sukovich are making they're making all these old school decks.
right.
He posted up the base set one. One of them had one was like a Mewtwo deck, another one had Mewtwo Wigglytuff. It was pretty cool. I think it's like do the wave was like 10, I think 10 or 40 plus 10 more for each Pokemon on your bench or on the field.
Right.
So it's just like, especially like huge numbers like that back then for like just for 2 energy. So they'll just a double colorless energy. That Wigglytuff went to town.
And the Haymaker deck Electo was my favorite because it was just Thundershock for 10, just keep going, paralyzing.
Yeah, and you had plus powers back then too, which is like
Right.
today.
Which Plus Power doesn't really see as much at play anymore.
Yeah, I remember last year's format into 2012 Worlds. Darkrai deck. Oh, we had Junk Arm in the format, so yeah, like Darkrai.
I wasn't in the Junk Arm format. I was taking a break then.
Oh,
I was
that
on a
awesome.
long
That was an
hiatus.
awesome format.
I think I started getting back into it when Tristan showed up with like a level X Garchomp deck or something. Garchomp level.
Oh yeah, that was after 2011 World. It was
That was
after the emergency rotation. Yeah, so that's when he got into when he had Typhlosion, Retrum Typhlosion.
Yeah.
Pretty cool decks.
That's when I really came in. Was Zekrom Eels, or Zek Eels.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Zekiels, man. That was
Zek Eels is a fun
shout out
deck.
to Electric, man. Like that card's been out since like Noble Victory in 2011. I played that card in every format.
Oh, we've got a battle
Oh,
going on.
We got
I believe it's Peter versus Angel.
Angel. Let me find out real fast.
And we got it streaming on 2 TVs now.
Is that Angel's losers quarter or semis?
Yeah.
All right, losers.
Lose semis?
Oh, he's playing him.
Yeah, Peter versus Angel.
Okay. All right, so we have loser semis matchups.
So what we were saying before about this matchup is Angel's running that Perish Song team.
Yeah, the conventional team, which I love it now. It's so cool.
But here's
it's
the thing:
everybody.
Peter's running a singles team, which is very aggressive. And the thing about Angel's team, built for probably doubles, is that it can only handle so much abuse.
Yeah.
And so now the question is, can Peter overpower Angel before Angel can Perish Song all his Pokemon?
Pardon me.
And the other question is, does Angel even do the Perish Song? Because I believe against his battle against Rick, he didn't bring the Perish Songers with him, which means if he ends up winning this and facing Rick, he has that as a surprise, as long as Rick doesn't hear me over there.
I mean, most likely by now, Rick, like, we've already been talking about our teams today, so Rick probably knows. I mean, if not, but it's still a matter of, like, whether or not if you know the team, it's how to handle the team.
Right.
So even if Rick has all the information about, like, the movesets, what they do, if you don't have... Oh, it's starting. It's right now. And...
All right, let's see what they lead off with.
So,
Did we even see what their Pokemon were? Oh yeah, we did. It was Lander, Zapdos, Salamence.
So in this matchup, one of the things I was discussing with Angel, the problem's going to be it's a matter of pair hacks.
Right.
If anything on his team gets paralyzed, it's going to really hinder his...
Is it though? Because he does have. I mean, he has the Trick Room, so it would guarantee outspeeding, but he does risk the paralysis.
But it's the paralysis problem. The 50-50 chance of a move not going through. It's going to be really.
Now here we start the weather war. We got Politoed and Amoonguss on Angel, Terrakion and Abomasnow for Peter.
And immediately we see rain set up, but Abomasnow right now is actually slower. So since the slower Pokemon's weather will go last, we'll have the hail set up,
which also helps determine the order of turns. Probably Terrakion, Politoed, Amoonguss. Terrakion, Politoed, Abomasnow, Amoonguss.
Yeah, so in this case, it should be Terrakion, Politoed, yeah.
Which also is something to keep in mind for Trick Room, because then Abomasnow would actually outspeed Politoed in Trick Room. But I don't think it's going to go Trick Room route anytime soon. Usually we see the Rage Powder off of Amoonguss, as we got a widespread move Rock Slide from Terrakion. Now Rock Slide is going to hit both of them, it does a respectable amount, and can possibly flinch Politoed. Now we see moves to the eject button is going to make him switch out. He's going to Ryuzaki the Gothorita. Shout out to Ryuzaki, by the way, if she's watching.
Hey Ryuzaki. So, and Angel goes immediately for the Perish Song, not wanting to...
Not even hesitating.
Yeah.
Here we see the Blizzard, another spread move, which is interesting considering Abomasnow could have probably went for the Grass move and hit the Politoed really hard, but admittedly, Peter's probably not threatened by a Politoed at this point. Considering probably
I mean, he still has a Terrakion on the field, so Terrakion
Abomasnow can always take it out later.
Yeah,
as well.
Abomasnow right now is going to be like more his support to the Terrakion.
Right.
So he'll just and with the Snowstorm, he'll just be adding little by little damage. I mean, and Terrakion's going to do enough work riding with like Rock Slide. and that seems to have done enough damage to Polytoad. So
right, and Angel's lucky he didn't get the flinch there. But
yeah.
So we see the standoff here.
So definitely in this matchup, what Angel's going to really be fearing are like the hacks in the matchup. The flinches from Rock Slide, the possible freeze from Blizzard, and
if he has a Zapdos, the discharge.
If I believe his name is Peter in this matchup he's playing it. If Peter actually has a Zapdos, he has to also worry again about the paralysis hacks.
The interesting about this turn is Angel's definitely going to protect with something. Maybe even double protect like he did one time last match. He did
possibly, but
and that would actually put him maybe ahead of turn. The only problem is the hail damage will rack up and put them in closer to KO ranges.
I mean, I guess what he could do, he could protect the Polytoad. I mean, if it's going to be slower than the Terrakion, but not the Abomasnow, so that would still be a problem if he set up Trick Room. So he goes for the smarter play and switches out into Dugong.
Okay, here's another thing. Dugong is Ice Water, and if he goes for Rock Slide again, that's not going to be pretty for Dugong. But on the other hand, the Blizzard won't hurt as much.
Yeah, the Blizzard's not going to do much damage, and the Grass Knot would do neutral damage.
I wish the X Scissor to hit the... Wow. Now, Mungus got the Effect Spore and actually hurt Terrakion pretty bad. See, Giga Drain. Get our picture taken.
Yeah, awesome. We're going to a really cool Pikachu outfit.
It's going on Facebook. Anyway.
So he decided he went for a double switch.
Right, and Dugong got hit by the Giga Drain, heals up some damage with Citrus Berry. We see the hail damage racking up and everything.
And I think what this ends up doing, since he switched out Gothorita in the double switch, it kind of hinders his Paris Trap team.
Right, but he's now, Peter has the option to switch at any point. Whether he chooses to switch is a totally different option. Oh, he misclicked. Okay, so the switching the Gothorita to Mungus was a misclick on Angel's part.
Okay, that's it. Oh, that's a shame.
Big misclick. But
not a problem. I think he can still find a way to bounce back.
So let's say Ryuzaki. Now, this all depends on whether Peter decides to switch.
If he didn't switch,
he's switching. He's switching the Abomasnow. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. If he did a double switch, it's really gonna hurt his. It's really gonna hurt his Angel strategy.
No,
so he
kept
kept
the Rock Slide.
So the Terrakion
because Dugong would have hurt bad with the Rock Slide if he stayed with Dugong. And a crit on the Amoonguss.
Oh, critical hit.
Yeah,
it still survives, and it gets the Spore off perfectly.
Excellent. So that's gonna immobilize Terrakion, but the thing is, Salamence is still there, and a Moxie Salamence is gonna be a
and at least
threat.
There's one more turn left of. It's okay. One more turn left of Parasong. So since now that Terrakion's asleep, we can kind of eliminate that out of the question right now. So
he can focus on the Salamence, and Amoonguss just barely lives.
Just with one, perfect.
Oh,
one at least enough to get an attack off.
Right, or at least Rage Powder or something.
And from what you were telling me is like if Peter's team is more singles oriented, there's a chance he probably may not have that protective Salamence.
I'm almost positive he doesn't protect.
So
the thing is,
Salamence
can had the Moxie.
Probably wouldn't have to worry about like something like Protect. He could actually go on the offensive and go for like a Spore and put him to sleep, and not worry about him being protected.
Right. I assume the Amoonguss doesn't have. Sorry.
No, we have to be distracted.
Oh, sorry. Apparently we were a little too loud. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Okay, so let's lower it. We're apparently talking too loud.
Sorry about this room.
Ryuzaki's going for the Protect. And
go for the Protect.
Let's see what Salamence goes for.
Yeah, goes for the Earthquake.
Which is going to give him a Moxie. It's not good.
I mean,
since 1 HP is definitely going down.
Yeah, since Angel's gonna...
he sacrificed his own Terrakion, of course.
Yeah, it was gonna get KO'd by the first song anyway, so it was calling him.
So now I believe the count is 3-3.
And yeah, with the Amoonguss, he couldn't afford to even go for the Protect as well, since it was gonna probably get KO'd from Snowstorm anyway. So best chance he's probably gonna do what we were suggesting, like just Spore it. And well, he was slower, so it just didn't work.
I think the Amoonguss was a lost cause at that point.
Yeah, and with the KO on Amoonguss, Salamence's Moxie kicks in, which increases his attack stat by 1.5.
Right, so now the Earthquakes are going to hurt anymore. Here comes the Zapdos. Oh no, Landers.
There we go, Landers Therian.
Yep.
And Landers Therian, folks, has Intimidate ability, which in this matchup is not going to do too much since there really isn't any physical attackers on the team. Since it being Parasong, it's more of a tricky team.
Yeah.
But he still has a chance.
Let's go Icy Wind.
Let's see. Alright, so... Try to remember, Abomasnow didn't KO. He switched it out into Salamence, so there's still 3 remaining.
What we're probably going to see is an Outrage or something from Landorus and an Earthquake from Salamence again. Oh, we see the Fake Out on Salamence.
Yeah. Even though the Landers Theron is choice scarfed with high attack, the Salamence proves to be more of a threat now with that increase in with attack with Moxie. So better to go fake out with that.
And we get the
and
Trick
we get the Trick Room set. There we go.
That's what we're looking for. And let's see how Angel can handle it on the offensive. Trick Room is a move that causes Pokemon that are slower to move first. So the slower your Pokemon is, the faster it'll be in Trick Room. Meaning that Landers and Salamence are definitely going last, as you saw the turn order before.
Alright, so the best thing he's going to have to do right now is immediately go for the Perish Song with Dugong.
It may not be the best song, the best move though. And that's up to Angel to think about.
Yeah, if he has another, I mean, if he has like a nice, an offensive move, if he has like an ice move, he can immediately go for the attack on either one of these two. Or if he has a water, just go for the Landers Theron.
He still has 3 Pokemon, the back being Abomasnow, and so Gothorite is not going to make it through another turn.
Yeah.
Unless he switches out.
Well, if he protects, he may live from Hail. I think Hail's probably going to do 6-7 speed.
He has a few options, but
yeah.
Let's see what he does first before we make speculation.
Alright, so I'm just making his choices with Gothorite.
Yeah, actually really into this battle. It's really interesting.
Yeah. Like, Perish Songs over and over, but like again, it's the opponent matchups that really make it interesting.
But it's forcing Angel to play differently too. And here's the protect. Oh, protect with Dugong. Double protect. Triple protect. Oh, is that?
There's like Salamence.
I'm sorry. That's skill.
Oh, skill swap.
Skill.
Oh, smart play. Swapping ability so he can get the Intimidate off in his opponent for the attack decrease. So what it's going to do, it's going to nullify the Moxie ability from Salamence, while it gets a -1 attack on Therian Landorus.
And the only issue is, I guess, not much of an issue, but Landorus now has the Shadow Tag ability. So
yeah, but with Angel having too many Pokemon, that really doesn't matter.
Right.
And I believe Angel still has a Politoed left?
Yes, he has Politoed left, which means he's going to lose Weather War in 1 minute. Too.
Yeah, which means Hail's gone now. And he can end in Trick Room since he's slower. He can actually start going on the offense.
Right. And since Glider protected last turn, he's probably not going to protect again. So this might be a double KO right here.
He goes for the Hydro Pump. There we go.
Doesn't miss.
He targets the Salamence.
That's interesting.
He gets the KO.
Probably just going to Ice Beam the Landers.
I thought he'd go for the Hydro Pump on the Therian Landers, but since it got a -1 off Intimidate, it may not do as much damage.
Disable.
Ah, perfect. Great move on his part.
So now he's going to have to struggle.
Oh, it's Choice Craft as well.
Yes. I think we've...
And
I forget how we figured it out before.
I think the tide. I think it's the match has turned a little back into Angel's favor, since
now we can focus on the.
Since Therian was Choice Scarfed, he now has no moves left to do, which is.
We're assuming he's Choice Scarfed though, so.
Yeah.
So now it's just basically focusing on an Abomasnow.
Yeah, he's gonna focus attack right onto Abomasnow.
As Dalton hits himself in a struggle, or yeah, Dalton hits himself in a poor struggle to survive. So, every play is going to count right now. Misses and everything will matter so much at this point. And whenever Landorus is done being disabled. So, Politoed goes for the Protect. A less aggressive play by Angel, and both Dugong and Politoed.
Oh, double Protect. Probably scouting out to see what moves he's going to do.
Right. The only thing I think...
Oh, so, yeah. So... My prediction was right, so he has no move less, which now brings the assumption. Well, not sure if he's Scarfed. I still can't confirm that, but this does show he does have a choice item.
Yes.
Which means now that for at least the next 2 or 3 turns, since his move is disabled, with no moves left, he has to use that.
And here's the thing about the particularly the Angel. Now he can disable the Abomasnow.
Oh, yeah.
So Giga Drain's not a threat anymore.
Yes.
And it'll probably force Peter to take a different route on choice of moves. Oh, it's a Trick Room End, I guess. Oh, no,
yeah, it's a slowing Trick Room from Politoed.
And it's
but he decides to go. He decides to go for.
Doesn't Giga Drain hit though? Oh, no, I'm just dumb. That's all. So he goes to KO the Landorus.
And I think I may have figured out what he did. I think for the Protect, I think he was doing it to stall out a turn of Trick Room. I'm not sure. I think Trick Room may have ended. It's been up for quite a while.
I believe it may have one more turn. I'll say. Oh, return to
there we go. Oh, that's why now like that. The dimensions have returned to normal. Trick Room is gone. Now Polytoad is actually out to battle Bomb Snow.
But can Polytoad one-shot a Bomb Snow?
Yeah.
I'm assuming not. Do protect?
I don't think it can. Can
It would take a... It's not even raining, so I don't think Crit Hydro Pump could do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know Angel's moveset on Polytoad. You see Parasong, Protect, Hydro Pump.
He's smiling. He's smiling.
Well, I guess he's just stalling.
Yeah, I think he's just stalling.
Anyway, Peter wins. Angel getting the hugs and Tristan trying to cheer him up.
Angel, you did your best.
Angel did
Have no regrets.
Good job, Angel. And good job, Peter. Both of you did great.
Awesome matchup.
Oh, jeez.
It's awesome. Paris Trap team went very far. A great round of applause for that match.
So now what do we got left? We got Remy and Rick.
Alright, so that was losers semi. So now we can get winners final started.
Yeah.
And after that, losers final, then grand finals.